Alright everybody, it's Daniil here. Guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about the site abandonment flow and everything that goes into this. Basically, we're going to be going over how to set up the active on site metric and how to set up the view product metric as well. You know, set you up for some success, then show you some creatives and some copy that I utilize with this flow. You know, it's not like super common flow. I don't see brands really utilizing this too often, but today I will show you how to use it and how to make money with it. So if you don't know who I am, my name is Daniil and I work with pet Ecomm brands. They're making between 100 up to like million per year in revenue, and I drive them pretty significant amount of money with email marketing. So if you don't believe that email marketing is something that you should use and this that's just another Shopify app, you're very wrong, fortunately, because email can drive from tens of thousands of dollars up to multi-millions per year for your companies to have. So it can pay for influencer, it can pay for Facebook, it can pay for whatever, like everything. Like literally it constitutes for 30 up to sometimes 50% of a company's revenue. So this is a pretty significant thing to keep in mind, right? Because if you're trying to scale to that 7-figure, if you're not using email, I'm just saying you right now, you need to take that serious. So that being said, let's dive into this. The first thing you need to do in order to activate that site flow, site abandonment flow, is you need to set up this metric active on site. Now, by default in Klaviyo, it is not set up at all whatsoever. So all you have to do is you're gonna go to your dash, right? You're gonna click on setup web tracking. I already popped this up, and you need to copy that JavaScript code. So you basically click on it, hit Control or Command C if you're a Mac. You go to your store. Again, this is just Diamond Store. I'm still 7 days in a free plan. You then go to your online store, themes. You hit action button, and then you hit edit code. And then after you do that, did I hit the right button? Sorry guys. Once you do that, is then it'll open up the your site's HTML code. And what you're gonna do then is you're gonna find the product, right? Basically go to this search, hit product, and then find the product liquid tab. And then under here, under this section, again, some Shopify stores are different. So commonly in here, you wanna put the script, right? This snippet of code. I already put this in. So, this bracket opens up here and it ends with this one. So after you paste it in, hit next, and then this little like green stripe should pop up green. Okay, it turned green. You hit on this button, and voila, you just set up your tracking system that can track basically your viewers inside and people who view your product. Now, to make sure that it's working, you go to analytics. Let me show you actually. You go to analytics, you go to metrics. It's a Klaviyo updated its interface. So you go to metrics. It's pretty like new feature with Klaviyo. And after that, you will want to hit active on site. I already opened this up, active on site. And so you see that, chart fluctuating. And so you want to hit that tab, activity feed. And then you see people who've been recently active on your site. And that shows you who've been on site recently. So okay, so I've been on site an hour ago, and even though I'm still on site, right? And by the way, it only works for those. It only works for those who are already opted in for your email, right? So only people with your that are on your list, and so it should show you that. Let me find that bit. It should show you like if you just hit like on that, if you just land on that site for the first time in that day, it should show you like just now, but I already been on this site hour before. And Klaviyo does not allow you to, it just does not spam. It doesn't like spam out the active on site, so you won't see if you're gonna be like landing on site like a couple times. I'm meaning like the same person. It won't show that multiple times. Right? If you land on that like 2 times maybe in a day, it'll show, but not too frequently. So just just so that Klaviyo does not spam out your soft. So that being said, you see I've been in our go on site. Now let's try to, for example, view the product, right? So I have the 2 products here. It's a dog treats, and so let's just say click on salmon. If I hit it, I automatically should be tracked in this system, right? The view product. You access this right here, and then I should be tracked. Let's refresh the page, and I should be hit by this flow and tracked. Okay, hopefully it was me. And you go to activity feed, and that shows you that I viewed the product just now. You see it's me. You can see details. Okay, brand, right? What category I went to, right? Dog products. And then name, treat salmon. Let's verify that. Treat salmon, yes, it is. That's correct. So you see that's working. So the price, ID, and the URL, which is this one. And by the way, like if I view that product, then once I again, it's already like a browser abandonment flow, but now we're talking about side flow, side abandonment flow. And just to kind of like reiterate from the previous video the differences. So the browser abandonment flow only like send prospects like email with the product that they viewed before based on that product. So they basically copy the basically Klaviyo copies that event URL, and it like basically, if you integrate your Klaviyo with your Shopify properly, it takes that picture of that product, that product's image, and it pastes that image into the email itself. So they see the product, like literally the product that they viewed. Now on the side abandonment though, which is utilizing this metric, which is active on site, right? They do not see the product. They just might be browsing the collection, right? They might be browsing the products, but they do not particularly click on neither of them. And so that's why you cannot like basically show that product that they viewed, because they did not view anything. And so that being said, people do not utilize this and they don't see like idea of it, but still people are on your list, but you can't show them the product because they don't view anything. Now that being said, you can actually hit them with this flow, which is basically says like, hey, can decide, and then basically suggest them your products. And I did it in like more of a fancy way, and I'll show you in a minute what it is. But first, let me show you the filters that you need to utilize for this flow. So first of all, you want to trigger people who've been active on site, right? So you basically go, you click on this, right? You set a trigger, add trigger, and then you choose active on site, right? And then with filters, let me show you like the filters. So somebody who views the product 0 times, right? You don't want people basically like view filters as exclusions. If you know anything about Facebook ads, right, you need like top of funnel, middle of funnel, bottom of funnel, right? You want to exclude people so that your data doesn't blend in, just so you can show content to those people who you want to show content to. And so in this case, I'm excluding everybody who viewed the product, everybody who checked out, who started to check out, everybody who placed an order, and somebody who added to cart. And also don't forget about has not been in this flow at any time. So if somebody were to view the product right away, you don't want to hit them with this flow, right? That's why you use this delay with 2 hours, because they just land on the site, they put the email, and then you like hit them with the different flow, but they were to just like see the product in 1 minute. So it doesn't make sense to send this flow. So you don't like spam out people, of course. So that being said, guys, let me show you the creative. Basically the copy is pretty simple, right? Can decide. Again, guys, the shorter the line, the better, right? Because if I go to my I'm not gonna show my inbox, but
If I go to inbox, right, you see the lines, right? Basically, hey, listen, 20% off, the reminder. The lines are so long. If your line short, it sticks out, right? It becomes the like, what's the word? Conspicuous. If that's conspicuous, I don't know if that's the word, but it becomes like it just like visible, more noticeable. It sticks out pretty efficiently, more efficiently. Now, that's pretty much it, right? Can decide. Pretty curious, right? You want to like also inject that curiosity a little bit. Now, let's go to edit, and I will show you what this email looks like and what this email should look like. Basically, what it is like, I went a little fancy here. Again, I remind you that I am helping pet brands, and I, just for that sake of like the content, I want to show you the all the creatives ties into the pet brand. Again, I just like started this like diamond store, but with your pet brand it's gonna be a little bit different, right? But still, you see, I'm selling like this dog treats right here, right? Again, those products I just like found them on Google, but again, it's just the dog treats. But let's just say a person goes to this website and he or she doesn't click on neither of them and can decide, right? And they just leave the site, but still they on my list, they opted in, so it's pretty cool, right? Maybe I hit them with a pop-up and they put their email in. Now, in 2 hours, right? In 2 hours, they receive this email that says, "Hey, can decide which one to buy?" They're like, "Okay, yeah, I remember that. I didn't decide." And so let us help you. Click on your go-to quarantine movie, and we will steer you in the right direction. That's like that's just the copy that I came up with. But you see, it's kind of goofy. It's kind of like, clickbaity. But still, wow. Why does this brand hit me up with this like weird email? It's kind of weird, right? It's not like super common, among like emails in general, not like let alone pet brands. But it's pretty goofy, right? So like, you want to click, and once they click, let me actually show you the preview. So you see, like, it's me, active on site, Chrome, OS, Windows, right? So that's basically me being 2 hours ago. You see, we set up this snippet of code, but then you hit preview, it was me, and I did not view anything. And so you hit me basically with this email. Actually, let me show you right here. Let me show you the preview so that you can see this in a full picture, in the full frame. So that's what it is. You might like kind of like ask myself, like, what the hell is that? Like, where is everything? What action should they do? But that's pretty clear. Click on your go-to quarantine movie, and we'll steer you in our direction. Right? We have a Barnyards, we have a Freebirds, we have Nemo. Right? Now, it's not weird, right? But because remember that store, right? I have a dog treats with turkey flavor, and I have a dog treats with salmon flavor. Now, I think to myself, okay, how can I stick out? What can I do to be basically to be different? Like, how can I differentiate myself from the crowd? I do this email. It's pretty clickbaity, but once they click on the free birds, right? Boom, they go on. Okay, it should be. It's kind of weird though, because I set it up. I checked that too many times, but still, it should be turkey. And when you hit on Nemo, it's okay, it's a turkey. So it's good. It's like a little vice versa. I mixed it up, but the point is like when they hit on the movie, for example, with sharks, right? They get hit with salmon, right? Because it's kind of like fish, it's fish. It's like an ocean, like that flavor. With turkey, right? With free birds, it's a turkey flavor, right? It's kind of goofy, but like, yeah, you just basically get them on the side. You get them like a reminder, right? Because again, guys, yeah, it's goofy. You might say, well, that's weird, but it's not. That works. That thing works. Because out of every email, tell me, have you ever seen something like this? Every email is bland. Every email is the same. Okay, 10% off. Hey, click on this. Hey, click on that. It's so bland. It's like, it's not interesting. It's boring. People are tired of seeing this bullshit. You gotta like just kind of like, make fun of this a little bit. Make it as a game, like gamification and all these things. So, guys, listen. It is like pretty short video, but the point is you really want to stick out. And even with this like little subtle difference, right, where people just, they popped it in, they left your site, you might say, well, I lost the customer, but you did not, right? You can still get him back on the site, but to get him back on the site, like, you gotta do something like this, right? I'm pretty sure the conversion on this email will be way higher than on the one that you're utilizing right now, if you even utilizing the site abandonment. Again, I just want to remind you that people don't even know that this thing exists, right? Site abandonment, because they don't know how to set up this the tracking system. And basically, like, okay, they're just like they're just not utilizing this thing. I don't know why. So, but this email, again, it can drive you money. And I want to remind you that email is, it's not a joke. It's like something like sub it inside, forget about it. It can make you a lot of money. Again, substitutes for from 30 to 40%, sometimes even 50% of your revenue. And emails like this can generate like, okay, 7,000, 8,000, and this money can pay for your brand, for influencers, ads, whatever, like shipping, whatever your cost of operation is. So that being said, guys, I'm gonna wrap this up, and in the next video I want to be going over the browser abandonment. Remember, we also set up the view product. And also want to remind you again, once they view the product, now right now you have the URL that they landed on, and from now you can basically like show them, like remind them of that product that they seen, and get them back on the site more efficiently, because that's just that exact product that they viewed. So that being said, I'll see you in the next video when we're gonna be going over browser abandonment.